Hello, Internet. Today we're going to be talking about soda. Pop. Soda pop? Before we begin, is it soda or is it pop? Now, according to my research, the northern and central United States use pop, while the western and northeastern US use soda. Meanwhile, the folks in the southern US just call everything Coke. That's right. Down south, the term they use to describe a generic carbonated soft drink is just Coke. Now, apparently, most of us here in Canada call it pop, which honestly doesn't make any sense to me. I mean, my family and I have always called it soda, and most people I meet here also call it soda. It seems that the term used to describe a carbonated soft drink was originally soda pop, so by that logic, whether you use soda or pop just depends on how you abbreviate the original term. Comment down below what you call it. Anyway, back to your irregularly scheduled video. So, we all know the meme of how Coke and Pepsi allegedly taste the same, right? Well, that's not the case. I don't know about you, but I can taste a very distinct difference between the two soda brands. Now, Coke was made in 1886, while Pepsi started in 1893. Both of these were originally marketed as medicines, with Pepsi originally being known as Brad's drink. Personally, I think this is an interesting name choice. I don't know about your life, but how would you feel if I tried to sell you something called Dan's drink? Yeah, I'd also be a little bit suspicious. Now, as we all know, every soda brand comes in pairs. For the standard cola flavor, you have Coca-Cola and Pepsi. For lemon lime, you have Sprite and 7-Up. For orange and other fruity flavors, you have Fanta and Crush. And for ginger ale here in Canada, you have Canada Dry and Schweppes. Finally, we have the miscellaneous flavors that don't really fall into duos like the others, like Mountain Dew, Dr. Pepper, and root beer. Everyone has their preferred brand except for people who don't care, and some people can get pretty intense when it comes to their brand loyalty. Iced tea is also a bit of a gray area when it comes to soda. Also, it isn't even carbonated, so I'm not sure if it counts as a soft drink. Here in Canmerica, at least, iced tea generally refers to drinks like those provided by Nestea and Lipton. But apparently not everyone thinks like that. For example, one time my family and I went on vacation to the good old US of A, and while we were down there, we decided to stop by a restaurant. We noticed that one of the drink options was iced tea, so we ordered it thinking it was going to be what we were used to. But when they served it to us, we discovered that it was literally just cold tea. That was certainly a fun surprise. What's that? Soda's too sugary for you? Well, no problem. Just drink diet, right? Well, it's a bit more complicated than that. Since diet sodas can't use sugar, they're forced to turn to artificial sweeteners to get the job done. A popular sweetener used by many brands is aspartame, which they say is actually too sweet for you to taste fully, whatever that means. But diet soda contains aspartame, which makes you... Just pace yourself and you'll be fine. Probably. To conclude, the word pop is funky, Pepsi was originally Brad's drink, sodas are always in duos except when they aren't, iced tea is tasty except when it isn't, and diet soda probably isn't very healthy. Stay safe, everyone, and wash your hands. But diet soda contains aspartame, which makes